Damn, that sucks.
Like you just saw.
Beck, it's gonna hurt for a second, alright, man?
More milk! Please!
Alright.
Where's the milk?
That's what they do. They'll make
Yes,
this like a
that'll
little approach.
There you go. We got it.
Fascist, anti-racist protesters in that aggressive posture with weapons bearing.
It's a VIP. I'm sorry. He got hit with bear mace.
This gathering has been declared to be an unlawful assembly.
They didn't come here to peacefully rally at all.
In the name of the Commonwealth, you are commanded to immediately disperse.
There's no hiding that.
If you do not disperse immediately, you will be arrested.
Hey,
They're out in the open now. Their faces
got his
are out in the
backpack.
open.
We're moving. I got his hat. Oh yeah. No, hold it for a second.
Ridiculous.
Alright.
Hey guys, what's up?
I got his hat and backpack.
It's out in the open.
Hey guys, what's up?
And trolls on YouTube, you can agree with them and put your troll comments in there all you want. Because for every one of you watching these videos that we're all putting out today, there's thousands of people across the country that are just
Beautiful,
completely disturbed.
Man, good times in Boston.
Big time.
Keep on happening in
I really
Virginia.
don't care.
Disperse this way, disperse this way. This way, this way, disperse this way. Can't be too manic.
Alright guys, this is pretty fucking crazy. Baked is all fucked up.
Come on, get outside the car. Just no matter who you're with. Get out of this car.
I'm gonna try to set this shit up real quick.
Get me out. I need to go to the meeting. There's smoke out here. I can't see.
You're right, you're right.
No, I'm not all right.
The supremacists are evacuating over this way here. So we do have the line of riot cops. Surprisingly enough, I'm shocked they're in the park where the Nazis are. And I know it's a well planned out move, because if they would have come over there, it would have been no disguising the cops' bias that they've clearly shown here in Charlottesville.
Yeah, I got it. I'll be right back.
Got it. Got bear mace. What is that? What is that? That's milk. Stop. Calm down. It's all of our people. We're around our people. We're around our people.
Holy shit.
Calm down.
Excuse me.
Calm down.
Alright guys.
Now you know what it feels like. Now you know what it feels like being harassed by the cops.
I'm Baked Alaska for
mindset.
Baked got fucked up, guys.
Rolling on Black Lives Matter protests.
So
I'm gonna switch to GoPro.
Yeah, Baked got bear mace right in the face. By the way, Baked Alaska got bear mace right in the face. Not fun. Not fun. That shit hurts, dude.
It's in my eyes. Not nearly as bad as Baked, but the National Guard over there.
National Guard's here. Here, everybody's for man. Hates him in the face.
I know. I'm gonna have to get with somebody.
Alright, I'm gonna turn this shit around here. Karma's a bitch.
You know, they'll do
I'm gonna turn this shit around and show you guys what's up.
Everybody, group up here, close quarters.
So the gentleman's not being
Alright, I'm
arrested.
gonna turn
He's
this
going to the
around.
police to file a report. He was checking his bag. I've got unlawful assembly declared. The riot cops in the park.
So apparently the police are forcing us to leave the park.
Feeling for me.
Antifa have.
And they're letting Antifa have the park.
So they can district them all.
Confronting this. Actually, again, I believe it's a politically minded move. They had to start the riot and pushing people out of the park first, and then they'll push people down the streets. If they would have started the streets up against the anti-racist protesters, it would not have looked good for them, and they know that. And the whole day, the only cops that were on the scene, there were some state troopers in a cage, not doing anything while people were being attacked all day long. Again, with the Unite the Right rally attendees who brought the weapons, brought the shields, brought the racist rhetoric, calling everyone pups and everything else on the name of racist. And in response to even questions, that's what they answer, derogatory slurs.
So they're pushing us out of the park.
Yeah, we're breathing. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Well, I'm the target. Hope you guys get my back.
So right now, can the police barricade now? They're using their barricade. See, the cops are ridiculous here. They are starting to move. On this side of the park here, this is where the counter-protesters are at. On the side where the white nationalists are pushing up against the cops. This would never happen. Dude, Black Lives Matter protesters would be arrested immediately. They would be arrested. Why are you yelling? Riot line. This is. You want to know what white privilege is? This is white privilege. This is white privilege right here. You don't know what the definition is, you trolls? This is fucking it right here. You can do this. Black people cannot. Get it to your fucking skull. This is ridiculous. Not the fact what the cops are doing, what the nationalists are getting away with. I agree with the cops. I don't like white police ever. All cops are bastards. They should all be abolished. But the reality of what we're living today, if this was a Black Lives Matter protest, everyone would be tear gassed, beaten, and arrested right now. And you know that to be the case. They're still pushing against the line. And they're negotiating with them. This is white privilege right here. They're negotiating until they get attacked. Your commanders are allowing this, man. You have to question your commanders. You know if this was a black protest, they'd be attacking you. Go home and think about this, please.
Hey, how you doing?
Just go home and think about this. All I'm asking. You know, if I was on the other side of this riot line, you would be attacking us for doing this. I'm hearing Richard Spencer in the brawl, so he gets to attack cops, apparently. Again, this guy thinks he's a cop right here. Again, somebody shows up to a Black Lives Matter protest dressed like that, he's snatched up by the cops right away. Show up to a protest on the left, and you attack the police like that? People getting beaten, people getting maced. Not today. Oh, finally they put out a little pepper spray.
Can you tell us what happened?
Like 20 minutes later, they start
there was a
spraying.
barrier separating our two
just a light
groups.
little dash.
And
Just a light
what
little
happened
dash.
was we took the barrier down and kind of united the right.
Yeah.
And it was right around when that happened. We were getting attacked by Antifa at two angles, and they rolled in just a huge line of SWAT cops right in front of the area where the speeches.
They're finally hosing
Right in
with
front of the
pepper
areas.
spray.
Right in front of the area where the speeches were about to go down, and they forced everybody to leave. Richard Spencer, Kessler, and a few other guys decided to get arrested on purpose in an act of civil disobedience.
Wow.
And we're all heading to McIntyre Park.
Okay, all right, well, thank you.
And let them go. Again, Richard Spencer and about 20 of them were violently pushing him against the police line. Now, as much as I'm all for doing that and making a stand against the police, the hypocrisy of that in the reality of the country and system that we live in any other protests, whether there's white people on the left that even the left doesn't agree with, or black people, or an immigrant rally, they would not get away with
which one?
People would be in jail for assault on an officer.
Identity
They would make
Europa.
up so many charges, and you all know this. Even
Hey man,
trolls,
thank you as well, man.
you know that. I don't care what kind of comments you're going to say. The police just fired off some kind of, I don't know what that was. He fired it into the air. He just kind of fired off a projectile into the crowd. Police advancing more into the park now. And white nationalists are still battling the cops and not getting arrested.
This guy's just jogging.
I cannot
This guy's
believe the
just doing his
hypocrisy.
thing jogging.
Beat the hypocrisy here. Beat the shit out of
He's
them
just
like you
gonna
guys
jog
love
on
to do. You love to beat people. Do it now.
Casual Saturday.
If there's any time cops should be beating the shit out of people, it's right now.
See the other side of it?
Fuck the police.
I have to agree with your sign.
It's staggering.
Yeah.
This ain't the answer, man. This ain't the answer.
It's over in Charlottesville. Fuck you! Fuck you! Bitch, bitch!
That's why you're ugly.
You got no money.
And it looks like the police are actually going to let the Antifa take
I'm here right now with Millie Weaver of Infowars.com, and here I am. My name is Mustache Matt. I'm a reporter too for Infowars.com. 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 Hey, when's that post? I'm not going to debate Paul Joseph Watson.
When's that debate happening?
It's not happening.
Did he wimp out?
He backed out. Millie Weaver, you're a lot prettier in real life. Infowars.com. Infowars.com. Info, hey, what's up? I know. Go!
Yeah, I was at Bilderberg and all sorts of stuff.
I met you in Boston.
Yes, I was there too. I just got pepper sprayed. Oh yeah? Point blank. I just recovered. Yeah, so I just recovered because they had me point blank. I couldn't even see anything.
That was the strong shit. Oh, fuck.
And for me, all we're trying to do is fucking Infowars.
Oh. Dude, can you grab my camera? I can't see it all. Get this.
That's what we have.
Wait, hey Daniel. Yeah. I got the.
Alright, so that we don't get our...
You see him in there? Yeah. You up?
Alright. Well, there's a shitload of fights going on. Y'all want to stay at home?
Other eye.
If you're just joining us, I'm taking over the stream for now. Baked Alaska got sprayed right in the face. And so he's like, I'm Baked Alaska for right now. There goes Richard Spencer.
Sorry folks, bear with me. Oh, I got the real card.
He's up there, he's up front. So Richard Spencer just ran through. He got sprayed in the face as well.
So I can't see the screen at all, guys. Hopefully this will keep staying on. Okay. All right, so I'm leaving the park. Virginia State Police have just cleared the park, as you can probably see if you're watching. And now everybody's all mixed together in the streets. Nathan Domingo, and I'm assuming his identity Europa pals, friends, colleagues here, they were resisting leaving the park.
You gotta watch out for projectiles.
And actually, push back against the...
Fuck you! Stop protecting them! Fuck you!
Alright, so these are
I don't know who the hell
militiamen.
that is up there.
I don't know from which organization, but they're here to be neutral and help folks that are being assaulted, help stop the violence. And you can see as they try to do that, they're being accused of being Nazis and protectionists, and why are they protecting these guys?
Alright, apparently they cornered somebody, so we're gonna go liberate them from Antifa.
Somebody's got some pepper spray directly in the face. I don't know who that guy is. We're not going that way.
Hey, why the fuck are you putting that shit forward, motherfucker? That way. Coming back to the park, we're gonna find you.
Know who that guy is.
Some little petty little thing that you're looking for violence and hatred. That's all you're
No fascist USA!
Where are y'all trying to leave?
Open air is going to help that one.
If you do not disperse immediately, you will be arrested.
So the stuff is right here. I've got the camera on your back. You can't see.
I've been pepper sprayed so many times because the shock is reaction span. I got paid.
All of this because they don't want to allow us to speak. Freedom of speech is not a human right. It is an American right. We are the only country that allows freedom of speech in all its forms. You have to defend it with your life. If it's gone, you will never get it back. Getting some classic footage. you gotta watch your head because they throw rocks and bricks and shit. So, and they're spitting on us and shit.
I say one more thing. Sorry, man. You're ripping my eyes.
So, what's up here?
No idea, brother.
All right. All the rest of
the park.
Yeah, all the rest of the guys are going down in the park down there.
Split up. Sucks. Split our number in half. Come on.
One of these guys threw it out.
Are clashing with the white supremacist group, white nationalists.
Followed by Black Lives Matter. I don't know what bus this is, but.
All right, take care, man.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it so much. Yeah, I hope I'm still live. I can barely see my screen. I've been pepper sprayed so many times I've lost count. This time I got into direct hosing by one of those big hamsters with the hose. It didn't hit me right away. Then about a minute later.
So where's the park that we're headed to?
Oh, I just couldn't see it all.
Yeah,
it's like 10 minutes.
It's that way, isn't it?
One thing to never do is panic. You never see for a long time.
Okay.
But even try to remain calm and blink at my eyes real quick, which does hurt, but you gotta fight that. It wasn't working, so medic helped.
Where are you guys at now?
I don't, sir. Do you have pepper spray in the eye? Medic!
All right, so we're gonna like rendezvous with the rest of the group. We're in a smaller group right now, and we're being followed by like a bunch of commies and Black Lives Matter and shit.
Hey, you guys. All right, so I just returned a favor to somebody. You guys called medics on that gentleman. That's what you got to do for each other. Oh man, I got no phone. I don't know anybody that counter-protect all directions. I think my streak's still going. Again,
this guy's calling us Nazis.
Yeah, well, some people.
My channel
Some people I've talked to have told me they identify as Nazis.
And,
That's the reason.
want to help me out.
Yeah, just I've asked people here. How do you politically identify? Do you mind me asking?
I'm a
donation link.
I don't know. I don't really know how to put myself in a box like that.
Okay. So the reason I'm using the term Nazis is because I've asked people here how they self-identify, and they've told me they identify as Nazis.
Identify as a Nazi? Does that make everybody Nazi?
There's a lot of open neo-Nazi organizations
So
involved in
this
this.
is the Lugan press right there. There they go. That's how they work. We all just got gassed.
A bunch of riot cops. Just straight ahead.
Looks like some people are trying to get to their cars, but Jesus Christ.
Get back!
Oh, God, an old man just got hit in the back.
See that light is still on fire.
Get back! Get back!
Poor guy just got hit in the head really hard. That guy just got hit in the head really hard.
So again, the Unite the Right rally was dispersed out of the park. Richard Spencer and some of his Nazi goons were attacking police for 15 minutes. And none of them were arrested. police didn't start pepper spraying them for the first 10 minutes. They didn't have batons out. Complete hypocrisy to any protest on the left, especially Black Lives Matter protests.
The Black Lives Matter and the communists, they engaged with us in a physical fight, and they all got their shit pushed in.
They started attacking the
beat the shit out of all of them. You know, we came here to speak. They came here to fight.
They would be arrested. The reality of what we live in and the hypocrisy is just astounding.
Guys, let's find the rest of the group. Nice shirt, dude.
Thank you. Did Baked already?
No, he got pepper sprayed right in the face.
Right. Yeah, I saw that on the stream.
If you're just tuning in, Baked Alaska got bear mace right in the face. So I'm Baked Alaska for the time being.
And they're replacing their
and we got separated from the larger group
right here.
And we're being followed by a lot of commies. But
you guys, I was hoping to meet with people from the Discord.
Oh, who are you?
Police are separating various groups at this point.
Where do we hit the park? We go left, don't we?
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, this way. All right, so we're meeting up with the rest of the group. We got a smaller group here, but we just they were following us. They stalked us. They tried to fight us, and
because I was in the park while
that's what happens. Yeah,
fuck communism. They got their asses whooped multiple times.
Yeah, we came out here to
the cops were taking it.
They came out here to fight.
Any protests on the left, especially Black Lives Matter protests? Sure. Inside the park, thank you.
Freedom of speech is not a
pushing out
human
white
right.
nationalists.
It is an American right.
Sure.
You don't have the freedom to say whatever you want in any other country but the United States of America.
They want to take that away from you.
And then violently attacking at the cops. All the cops were doing was pushing back their shields. At any other protest I've ever been in, I've covered it for 5 years, especially when it's on the left or Black Lives Matter, right away. First of all, if we would have shown up with shields and batons, we would be attacked, arrested, and beaten right away. If we would start attacking a riot line, trying to push us out of the park, we would be pepper sprayed immediately, beaten, everybody arrested that they can, and then charged with 20, 30 counts of
America. They want to take that away from you.
Arrest and all this bullshit, and people would be in jail for 5, 6 years. Richard Spencer walks out of the park yelling at the cops after 20 minutes of scuffling with them. Nothing. The hypocrisy in America is on full display today, and if you can't see it, then I don't know what to tell you.
Can you tell me who you are?
Revolutionary Z, live streamer, John Ziegler on Facebook.
Okay, thanks, John.
Thank you.
I'm Robert Armengol. I'm with a local podcast, Independent Study. I don't want to keep you up because it looks like you're doing much of the same. Are you okay? You look like you're hurting right now.
I'm on fire. My whole face and my arms are roasting. However, this is my first rodeo. I've been pepper sprayed at least 5, 6, 7 times. Mind you, it's the worst I've ever gotten it.
All right, are we back?
But one thing to know, to get pepper sprayed, don't panic.
We're gonna go meet up with the rest of the group.
Breathe. Try to blink as much as you can, or you're gonna have to fight that. And just endure and flush if you can, and just try to stay calm.
We've got battle music.
It's been all day long on both sides, mostly on the white nationalists. They were just running.
Who knows where we're going? Get to the
some people on the anti-racist side, the defense.
I'm Baked Alaska right now. Baked's got fucking bear mace right in the
I got mace too, man. Hell yeah. They charged us in the park.
No, they were watching the park. There were a dozen state troopers in the park behind the barricade. So it was the reverse of that protest. The cops
Richard Spencer got detained, but he didn't get arrested. They let him go.
And then last minute, they decided off the assembly through a bullhorn.
Police have broken up the dialogue.
Yeah, right now.
Everybody. He detected taking cleared out everybody. He even made
someone
to go to the park.
just threw a rock at the white supremacists in the white polo.
And then a bunch of the people in the park took that as a sign that the cops were only talking about
this street is entirely
so I mean that's to me that's quite privileged to play like to assume when cops say everyone leave, it means everybody but you.
There's still people that went to the right end of the street.
So
we went left.
All right, guys.
It's unlikely we can get through, but we're gonna go see if we can find out what happened to the split off group of right wingers.
Most of the white nationalists were in the park. There were some scattered throughout the street. Most of the counter protesters were on the street.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, if you're just tuning in,
a bunch of the nationalists kept coming out
Alaska got
to start brawls. was the beginning of when they were marching to the park.
So, I mean, I'm actually
I don't know where the anti-fascists, the anti-racist protesters. I'm just doing the version of
from the right,
like making blockades, taking their signs,
so,
trying to take their shields.
Back up with them right now.
Every time
with the rest of the group, but there were word that
possibly
Richard Spencer got arrested. Apparently he was
Stash.
just detained, and they just let him free, and we're all gonna rendezvous. I'm not gonna tell you where we're going. And look at this. Resist. Resist, dude. Resist, bro. We came out here to speak. We came out here to express ourselves, and we were met with physical violence.
It's horseshit. Fucking faggot cops. Faggot Antifa. Hitler did nothing wrong.
You heard it here first. Alright, so we're meeting up with the rest of the guys right now. Hell yeah. All right, guys, hit that like button for Baked. Do it for Baked. Baked's all fucked up. Subscribe, obviously. This is Baked Alexis' channel. He does content every day. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Look at these people. These poor women. Wish I could see what you guys were saying. Baked Alaska secured with Richard Spencer. Cool, 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 cool. Cool. Yeah, so there were like countless black people just like spitting at us. They were saying like, "Die, white boy, die." Yeah, man, racism is alive and well in the United States.
Hold on, don't fucking run. Bring it up, guys.
Hey, so where's the park? Where's the park? You guys know where the park is?
Yeah, apparently it's down there.
It's down there?
Dude, better than Berkeley. You guys get off the road.
Get off the road.
Is Spencer okay?
Yeah, he's alright.
They did it to try to take out the Klan. Slow the Klan down.
Look like you got out unscathed.
Yeah. I'm like a snake.
I can't believe I didn't get hit. I stand out.
I got a couple of water bottles.
I didn't even get hit by a water bottle.
I said the first time I marched with that vanguard.
I got hit by a couple of water bottles. Shield blocked a good amount of shit.
Did you guys see when I met up with Infowars.com? I met Millie Weaver. She's much prettier in real life. Millie, if you're watching this, I love you. I love you, Millie Weaver. Marry me, please. Infowars.com. Buy my water bottles. All right, guys. So yeah, they kicked us out of the park. Just to let you guys know what's going on. They kicked us out of the original location. We're all regrouping at a separate location. We came here to speak. There was about 15 speakers that were supposed to be speaking today, and Antifa and the police they all pushed us out of the park, and massive brawls broke out. Baked Alaska got pepper sprayed. Richard Spencer got pepper sprayed. And so we're moving to the next location. Freedom of speech is not 3,000.
What up, guys? Hail victory.
Freedom of speech is not a human right, okay? You're not allowed to speak your mind in any other fucking country other than the United States of America. You guys have to defend that right. If they take it away from us, they can take it away from you, okay? So like, we allow the people on the left to speak, because if they take the leftists' rights away, we lose them as well, okay? It goes both ways. So you have to defend freedom of speech with your life. Without freedom of speech, we can't exchange ideas, and we can't move forward with the best ideas won't win. And so you guys got to get out here. You guys got to get out of your seats, get off the computers, and do something. Defend this country. Without freedom of speech, we're just another fucking Germany. We're another fucking France. All my social media is banned in Europe. None of my videos are viewable in France, Germany, all over South America. These people, they're cut off from the rest of the world. It's like communist China. You guys really, you gotta get out. You gotta fucking get together and really defend freedom of speech. Without it, we have nothing. It's the most important right we have.
Unfortunately, that's the case. The only reason we could do stuff like that is 5-year-old. And then we got the truck today. What are you guys afraid of? What are you running away from?
And it's really hot. It's really hot out here, guys. Really fucking hot.
Keep the chatter down, guys. Need a Sammer Brown. I'll skip post when we get back to the park. I know how rumbly sounds is probably not that. It's a nice flag, man. Oh man, the sun's even burning a little more.
I don't know if you guys know, but before we came here today, we all got in the car. Me baked, and some other guys, and our car tires were slashed. So they found us. They found us last night. They slashed their tires. They slashed a bunch of other people's tires. I heard about 4 other cars got their tires slashed. So Laura Loomer, if you're watching this, defend my tire, bitch. We got our fucking tires slashed. So that's awesome, right? Sweet. So Laura Loomer, if you're watching this, we got our tires slashed. You should set up a GoFundMe for us. You're with your jubes and your Ashkenazi IQ. Also, fuck you, Mike Cernovich. Faggot. Yeah, they slashed our tires. They slashed a bunch of other people's tires too. So.
Windows too, I heard.
People's windows are getting smashed. They're looking for people's hotels, trying to dox people's hotels, trying to come into our hotel rooms and
some of the guys
do God knows what.
With us. They know a friend of ours. They got. I don't want to go on camera though. They know a friend of ours, and he let them come in because they're. The guy that owned the hotel was wise to what was going on, and he threw him out. Canceled the reservation. So it sucks.
Yeah, man. This is crazy. They're not allowing it. Like they're kicking us out of restaurants. Wherever we go to a restaurant, they dox the place and they try to kick us out of the restaurant. They're trying to kick us off of social media. They're trying to kick us out of ride sharing services. They're trying to kick us out. If you want to talk about civil rights, where's our rights? They're kicking us out. They're trying to kick us off of payment services. They're trying to kick us off of.
And I want to say,
our fucking freedom of speech away.
You had like 2K, yeah. I know that was a new record for me, for sure.
Where's our civil rights?
My average on a regular stream is 1.
We have a right to live. Maybe 2. When are they gonna?
So I hope
take our water.
I hope those 2K folks consider following on my YouTube. My name's Witless. I do enjoy this. I got to figure out.
You guys gotta get upset about this shit. You guys gotta fucking get upset. My face is like covered in pepper spray, and it burns. And I just shaved. So my like face is primed.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna make that fucking mistake. I shaved fucking 2 days ago.
I didn't shave. I trimmed everything
Pepper
off.
sprayed twice in a row.
Yeah. What group you with, man?
I'm with like the guys.
I'm a TRS.
A group called the Raccoon Rough, North Carolina.
Raccoon Rough?
The Raccoon Rough.
The Raccoon Rough. Say it again, say it again.
Raccoon Rough.
The Raccoon Rough.
The Raccoon Roughs from North by God, Carolina.
Oh, hell yeah.
Kicking ass and taking names in the great state of Virginia.
People came from all over the world to come here today. If you are not here, if you consider yourself on the right, fighting for basic rights like freedom of speech, and you're not out here today, shame on you. You had plenty of time to get out here. You had plenty of time to get ready. Not all you guys in the chat room. I'm talking about the E-celebs and shit.
How you holding up?
You guys in the chat room rock. All of you people in the chat room. All of you guys rock.
Brittany Pettibone.
Brittany Pettibone.
Where's she at?
Why? You like Brittany Pettibone?
That was just the first girl I thought. I'm wondering why she ain't here.
We got a Brittany Pettibone fan over here. You got one thing to say to Brittany Pettibone. What is it?
Oh. Why ain't she here?
All right, guys. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, local support.
All right, so the park's right up here. The park's right up here, so we're about to rendezvous with the rest of the guys. If you guys are just listening in, we got a angry woman driving on her phone.
So brave, very brave.
That's right. That's right. Where's our hoteps at? Where's our hoteps?
It seems they're debating over direction.
Guys out here.
They're singing
Yeah.
a song, Solidarity Forever.
That's the thing. If you guys don't know
the
hoteps,
Black makes us strong.
There's
The Black
people out there that more than support what we're doing out here. Okay.
The Black is a tactic
And those guys
used largely by anti-fascist activists. Tempted to.
If you want to talk about like
That
a
attempted,
positive message
to
for the black
evict a lot of
community,
squatters
you're not
in
going to find it in rap. Okay, you're not going to find it in fucking movies that glorify violence against white people and violence against police. You're going to find it in maybe in the hoteps. So if you're black and you're watching this, check them out, man.
Wait.
They're kind of base.
Wait on that side. Stop. Let them go.
All right, so we're almost to the park.
Off the sidewalks into the streets, they're chanting out.
Not necessarily inspiring, but more logistical.
So, what is going on up here?
This is the same park where we were earlier, the one with the Confederate, or the statue with the Confederate flag on it with the dates of the Civil War.
All right, so the park's right down there.
It is unclear. It looks like mostly leftist. Like, it doesn't seem like anyone's confronting.
You guys need to fucking get at the president,
anybody else.
get at the fucking news, get at whoever you fucking can. We're out here for freedom of speech, and they physically assaulted all of us.
I don't know.
You guys need to get upset about this.
Drums.
They're punching women in the face.
This group seems to be going to some other park.
Punched in the face by Antifa, by communists, Black Lives Matter. There was an old man who got his fucking head smashed with a big pipe. They're trying to kill you out here for your right to speak. You have to defend that. You have to defend that.
Shout out. Good job, guys. We're gonna survive. That's
the park's right down here, right?
We can speak like
So they directed us to a communications email at what's that called? redneckrevolt.org or redneckrevolt.com. They look to be left. They seem to be more aligned with left-wing protesters, despite the fact that redneckrevolt.org sounds kind of more like a right-wing thing. Certainly got that kind of ring, but it's unclear. a smaller group of leftist protesters is taking to the streets, has been blocking some cars.
We're being tailed
they
by
are going to another park where it's
Antifa,
where they
Black
said
Lives
that,
Matter.
right-wingers have regrouped.
Communists.
So my name is Blake Montgomery. We're here with BuzzFeed News. So far what we've seen today is we are in Charlottesville, Virginia.
Yeah. What's it going to be called? It's a live stream.
Live stream?
Big Alaska.
Oh, I think it's a right-wing car.
You got something to say?
Jesus.
Just pretty much.
Are you a
Seems like
carpenter?
That car has right-wingers in it?
Nah.
You sure? You look like a carpenter. Yeah. You trying to
become a welder.
Welder? Look at this, guys. We got a carpenter.
I just heard someone say we got to be careful of cars. They're all in cars. It seems they might be a little afraid of being run over. So what we've seen today is a rally, a right-wing rally hyped for many months called Unite the Right. Was held in Lee Park in Charlottesville, Virginia, where the home of UVA.
All right, guys. All right, so
it was met with a strong
meet up with everybody.
left-wing opposition, and quickly descended into violence before the rally even had a chance to start.
Yo, everybody press
one
several
high-profile
for Baked Alaska.
speakers.
The poor guy got fucking bear mace and pepper spray.
There's several hate group
Everybody press one for
scheduled.
Baked. Press one for Baked.
It was a coalition of.
Also, while I have you here, please take this moment to look into revisionist history.
So the rally was a coalition of a lot of different hate groups.
The history that they taught you in middle school
aka the American
is
Nazi
not
Party.
factually accurate. Okay, I'm going to be very clear here. The history that they teach you in middle school is not factually accurate. The reason that they teach you the civil rights movement and slavery in middle school is because you haven't fully developed your brain yet, and you haven't developed the social communication skills to critically think about what it is they're teaching you. So if you wonder why people emotionally react when you talk about slavery,
as someone's holding a sign that says, "I have decided to stick to love. Hate is too great a burden to bear."
Emotionally react because they taught this to you before you were even old enough to realize what it is they were teaching you.
I think
they teach this shit in middle school so that you aren't smart enough to question any of it. Okay, so you need to look into the fact that slavery, American slave trade, the history that revolves around it, the history that they taught you in middle school is not factually accurate
more than in places where
and that goes the
these
same
types of hate group and right-wing rallies.
Okay? The history that they teach you about the
strong
Holocaust
church
is
presence,
not factually
the more left-leaning of
accurate
those churches have turned out to protest.
Okay? You guys need to look into revisionist history, please. Okay?
Which included the
I'm not saying this because I hate anybody. I'm not saying this because I want to hurt anybody. I'm saying this because the truth is the most important thing. If you don't want history to repeat itself,
different splinter white supremacist groups.
And the truth is the Holocaust
police forcibly
is one of the biggest hoaxes in world history. It's one of the biggest
sees as a win for
lies ever perpetrated against the human race. Okay, and I'm not saying this because I hate anybody. I'm saying this because I care about everybody. Okay? If you do not look into this, if you do not look into revisionist history, history will repeat itself. Okay? The victors write the history. Okay? The victors write the history. Why did we side with Soviet Russia? Why did we side with them? They're saying they're going to arrest us.
This is
we're going up anyways.
Coalition I've seen at one of these right-wing rallies. I wonder if you can tell me a little bit why you think that is. What
sure.
Charlottesville.
We've come to say that all of our faith traditions think that white supremacy is a structure and a system of evil, and we will not stand for that. When our community members are in the streets, we're going to be in the streets, and we are here to bring peace and love, but we will not let white supremacy win.
And are you all from the same denomination? Is this an interfaith
Many denominations, many faiths. People have come from all over the country to be with us, and all we can keep saying over and over is white supremacy is a system, a structure of sin and evil, and we will not stand for it.
And how long have you been? I heard someone in my hotel say this morning that she gathered for service at like 6 a.m. Have you guys been doing this all day?
Yeah, so we had a big mass prayer meeting last night. We had a sunrise service at 6. We've been down here for most of the day.
And can you tell me a little bit about yourself, what denomination you're coming from?
Sure. I am a part of the United Church of Christ, and I am the leader of Congregate Charlottesville, which is a mechanism for organizing people of faith to stand up for matters of justice.
And
that's full of nonsense.
And is there anything else you'd like to say?
White supremacy is a structure of sin.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And what have you said?
Yes. It's Brittany Kane Conley. CAINE-CONLEY.
Thank you so much, Brittany.
So, is that who has?
I'm a reporter for BuzzFeed News.
Okay, is everybody?
So you're wearing. Could you tell me a little bit about the garment you're wearing? I'm not familiar with the tradition that is from.
The stole. This is a Unitarian Universalist emblem on it. I am a UU minister affiliated with the UU Church of Bowling Green, Kentucky.
And so you came from out of town. How did you hear about this rally? Like, was there a big call?
There was a call out. Standing on the Side of Love made a call out to the clergy based from the Congregate Charlotte call out.
And you're wearing a Black Lives Matter pin. Was that movement important to your ministry as well? When,
yes, extremely.
How so? Like, sorry, what form did that take? Sermons, like marching in the streets?
Sermons, marching. I helped organize the Flint-Selma Solidarity March. I wear the pin every day. I get into many useful conversations because of it. Black Lives Matter.
Have you met with resistance to that work coming here of wearing the pin every day? I imagine.
I have had sometimes people say, all lives matter. All lives matter. And I respond, yes, they do. And that's why we have to wear this pin to remember that until institutionalized racism is gone, we need to remind ourselves that Black Lives Matter and we need to act like Black Lives Matter.
And institutionalized racism is a phrase I hear a lot from different protest groups. Could you tell me like how that manifests in your opinion?
We are a white supremacist patriarchy in many ways. Based on the new definitions of white supremacy, we look at and expect white men to be the leaders in our country. And this has no bearing in good values. Okay, so we need to work hard to love and increase and encourage our diversity and our love for each other.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Would it be okay to please name an article?
Yes.
Yes.
Hold on. I can.
Make our way after this.
Here you go.
And ministers and congregants who have come to oppose the right-wing rally. At this rally, like way more than others I've seen in the past, there is a strong religious contingent. We talked to two ministers, Brittany Kane Conley of the United Church of Christ and Dean Olivia, a reverend in the Unitarian Universalist Church, who said that both made points about white supremacy being an institutionalized structure in the United States. Reverend Olivia said that she sees that as
yeah. Good. How are you?
This is kind of creepy. Why is no one talking?
I'm a big
Reverend Olivia says she sees that in the ways that people in everyday situations look to white men to be the leader of their movements.
I gotta
meetings.
find Bake. They got his phone and
they have water and food.
This looks to be like a rest station for the left-wing opposition.
Get some shade and then we're gonna merge in 10 minutes, right?
Hey!
Alright!
Hey, where's Bake?
He got extracted.
He got extracted?
Hey, stay with me. What's up, dog? Hey, we got Nick Fuentes. We got Millennial Man.
Who's got the most followers? Who got the most followers?
Fuentes has you beat, dude.
How many? I'm at 7,104. There is a table. Fuck you. I'm at 3,000.
Fuck all, dude. It's just people in my Discord.
3,000 viewers?
Nobody likes my YouTube.
Oh, you got. Oh, I'm baked. Okay.
3,000. I'm baked.
Right now?
Yeah,
I got 1.3 right now.
1.3.
What up,
guys? Stream wars. Stream war now.
Stream wars. Okay, all right, sure.
Cross the
Come on, hit
streams.
that like button.
Hydrate or dihydrate, Mom used to say.
James Allsop says he'll striptease on our channel. I'm kidding.
Don't tempt me.
What's up, dog? Thanks. Hey, you as well.
It's so nice to meet you. How are you? I was wondering if we could talk to you. Is that you too?
Yeah, it's great.
Talk to you in person.
But I'd love to go in the shade.
Perfect.
It's really nice. Yeah.
Perfect. Agreed.
Nice water in the shade.
We are talking to Lacey McCauley, an anarchist activist from the Washington, D.C. area.
Sargon debate? You mean Paul Joseph Watson?
Oh, Paul Joseph Watson.
Well, so
right now we're
guys,
hanging out on a playground, which is
challenged Paul Joseph
functioning as a
Watson
rest
to a
stop
debate
for the
on the
left-wing
validity of
opposition to the
original claims of the Holocaust.
Unite the Right rally.
And he accepted the debate. We exchanged talking points, and he has since gone silent, claiming he is busy. I am busy too, protecting the United States of America and our freedom of speech. You're behind a computer tweeting from Londonistan. All right, so debate me or give me a fucking good reason as to why you can't. It's not personality differences, buddy.
So we are.
Yeah, dude.
So we're in Charlottesville, Virginia, right now. Currently taking a break at a playground that's functioning as a rest area for the left-wing opposition to the Unite the Right rally, which is something. Unite the Right rally was a broad right-wing and hate group rally held in Lee Park. And there was met with a strong.
You know what? I've had about enough of that.
What's the word for it? Leftist resistance in the streets surrounding it from civil rights groups, churches across the South, and from other places actually. It was a broad left.
Your T-shirt. Big deal. The important thing is to stick together. We saw what happened today over at Lee Park. As long as we hang together in a large group, they are powerless. Yeah. They can do nothing. 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 Comrades! Comrades!
Oh yeah.
To you, the leader of our movement, Sam Dixon.
As Winston Churchill said about coming down.
Really?
We're gonna bug out back to Dan. I guess they're having another thing over there.
Okay, all right, let's go. All right. Hey, so guys, if you're watching, apparently they're mobilizing the guards who come here and arrest everybody.
I think that this is unequivocally
they're
like a
mobilizing-
win for us.
They're mobilizing the guard
Of
to come here.
course, if it hadn't been for us opposing the
That's a woman right there.
we actually would have seen them take the park, and we would have seen them actually like
so they're
declaring
mobilizing
victory right now
the guard
and marching
to
unchecked and unopposed
arrest everybody here
through our city streets. And the people of Charlottesville have basically risen up against this. I have family in this part of Virginia, but I'm not from Charlottesville. The residents of Charlottesville asked us to actually rise up against these fascist creeps, right? And so
Us being sorry.
the fascists, the Nazis, the white nationalists today. And I'd have to say that we should declare victory. Basically, we're marching absolutely unopposed right now through the streets. There are several huge groups of anti-fascist activists right now marching through the streets. I understand the right is trying to march and regroup also, but through a variety of different methods, we actually sort of sapped their ability to communicate with each other. So that part, sorry, can't talk about that. But you know, basically, their folks, the actual white nationalists, KKK, Nazis, and fascists are actually like they're facing like enemies, foreign and domestic, basically. Like their whole goal today was to unite the right, and they have had more division than anything through this. They're actually uniting us, is what's happening.
That does seem to be the case, especially with like the large religious contingent that I haven't seen before. We talked earlier about what you called like a false equivalency between.
That are looking to move out soon, please meet with DSA over in that corner of the park.
You sent me a message earlier this week about like the false equivalency that people draw between like what the right is doing and what the left is doing when it kind of both sides engage in violence with one another. Could you like, that's obviously like a super controversial tactic and kind of something that people use to condemn the left a lot. So I was wondering if you could talk a little bit and explain like what you see as that false equivalency.
Okay, so there's one kind of like indicator that I'd like to point out, and that's the right talks about like, quote, sending Antifa on helicopter rides, right? And that means that they want to, just like the Pinochet regime, actually send us up into helicopters and drop us out of them over the ocean or something,
to report that,
so that we plummet to our death.
Has been arrested today.
A left-wing activist just said that police have arrested famed white nationalist Richard Spencer, the man credited with coining the term alt-right and largely seen as a leader for some of its more extreme factions. Anyway, back to Lacey McCauley, anarchist activist from DC.
Oh my God, that's great news.
That certainly seems like a victory for the left.
Yeah. Anyway, I was just pointing out how like the far right, the alt-right, and like the far right factions, they talk about sending Antifa on helicopter rides, right? They want to see us like go in helicopter rides, like just like the Pinochet regime, and they want to drop us out and see us plummet to our death. Actually, we on the left like have sent someone on a helicopter ride when a fascist at the American Renaissance Conference 2 weeks ago attacked a friend of mine who is an anti-fascist activist, and we sent that person to life flight. Basically, that person took a helicopter ride from the American Renaissance Conference location to downtown Nashville to go to the hospital, right? Okay, they want to kill us. They want to kill us with helicopters. We send them on helicopter rides to the hospital. I just want to like point out actually the reality of this. They're calling for real deal genocide, okay? Marginalized groups. Women, people of color, people in the LGBTQ community, immigrants, Muslims, people who are indigenous. They are basically making policies actually to compromise our rights right now, and we are standing up against them. We're standing up the only way we can, okay? The only way we can. Our government is part of the problem right now. Our government is the enemy. You can see that they are not defending us. The government, the official channels have been broken, okay? And so when you make peaceful opposition, impossible, you make this kind of uprising inevitable, and so this is what we're doing.
Thank you. And you see, like, you mentioned is what you're saying. But
you will
not
not
right
hear anyone on the left calling for genocide. I'm sorry, but there are no policies. There's nothing that people are, calling for. this notion of their so-called white genocide, due to the dynamic of, like, you know, I guess they see, like, you know, demographic dynamics or whatever. This so-called white genocide is so fallacious. No one is coming after white people. No one is arresting white people on the streets in mass for drug possession like they are people of color. No one is banging down their door just like TSA and the ICE officials are actually persecuting Muslims and immigrants. No one is doing that for white people. Okay, this notion is ridiculous. They're calling for real deal genocide. They're calling for thousands of trails of tears to build their so-called white state. And that's why I say that this is actually genocide that they're calling for. And we need to oppose that.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us, Lacey.
Thank you so much, Blake. It's nice to meet you too.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so we are, it seems largely that the violent events of the day are over. The left we just spoke to a couple leftist activists, and one, Richard Spencer has been arrested, and a leftist activist has declared victory for the left in dispersing right-wingers from the park, from their rally. Just to recap, because we're close to wrapping up, just to recap what happened today. The more extreme factions of the right wing, especially the more racist parts of the
Look at this guy. We're all gonna get in this little car?
I don't know how this is gonna work.
What's the deal?
It's not gonna work.
James
I mean, if we could get,
we're currently
over
being extracted.
It's probably about a mile and something away. If we could get over there, I can fit one person in my car. It's a smart car, dude. If you want to sit on each other's lap, there's that. I mean, I've even junk in the back.
By the way, if you guys are just tuning in, Baked Alaska, he got fucked up. I'm Baked Alaska right now.
It's probably in the street.
And yeah, I guess.
Okay, so we're gonna hop up in here and then figure this out. I will talk to you guys later.
Well, they want us to end the stream right now. It's probably a good idea, so Antifa don't follow us around and shit. So I'll give you guys about 2 minutes. 2 minutes before we end it, all right? We got 2 minutes left of this stream.
Let me look up exactly where
There's people everywhere. I don't want to end it. I don't want to end it.
Let's do that. Let's end the stream.
Uh-huh.
And let's go back to their hotel. Brian's probably on the way to your car.
All right, guys.
Guys, keep it moving.
Brittany Venti's hunting us down.
Is she?
Where is she?
Isn't she like
1/8 black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Quadrant.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
So I've got the name of the garage,
this is Baked Alaska's stream. Hit the like button.
Hey, what's up?
Subscribe, obviously. If you guys like me, my name is Millennial Matt. You can find me on Twitter. I got a YouTube as well. I'm banned in like 30 countries.
Oh, there you go.
I'm banned in like fucking 30 countries. There's Brittany Venti.
The plan is we're gonna go back to your hotel room.
And my hair looks as messy as yours from last night. Messy haircut that you told the BuzzFeed reporter, not a fashy haircut.
Oh, yeah. Guys, go to my YouTube. I mean, go to my my Twitter. At Millennial Matt, Millennial_Matt. Mods, post my Twitter, please. I'm talking about you, Meme Relay.
Yo, Matt, what did I miss out on? Because you guys are way far back. What happened?
There was fucking crazy fist fights. Everybody got maced. Everybody got pepper sprayed.
You got maced?
I didn't necessarily get maced, but my face got like covered in residue, and I just shaved. So
nice.
But it's not a big deal.
Gas in your throat?
Yeah, I mean we all got gas in our throats and shit.
You think we've seen the left? Think we've seen the last of the leftists today?
No, I don't.
Huh. Good to meet me.
Yeah. So Millennial Man on Twitter, guys. Fucking follow me on Twitter. I have the most controversial Twitter on Twitter. Fuck you, Milo. Fuck you, Cernovich. Fuck you, Jack Posobiec.
We're backing down.
we
thing about
are
the alt-right,
in
guys,
the
here's
right.
the thing,
We are so in the right that we were supported by the ACLU.
The best thing we could do
who, as we know,
is allow
is,
the leftists to keep
very
speaking,
often
okay?
a left-wing
We allow the leftists to keep
group.
speaking. They will dig
However, they were convinced by the rightness of our cause. They supported us. This is how awful you are. This is how tyrannical both of you are acting. And if you think that we're going to back down to this kind of behavior by you in your little provincial town, you think we're going to back down? No. We are going to make Charlottesville the center of the universe. We are going to come back here often. Your head's going to spin how many times we're going to be back here. We are absolutely never backing down. The fact that you treated us this way, the fact that you treated American citizens who are peacefully assembling in this way is an absolute outrage. I have never been this offended in my life. I actually was in a situation a few years ago where we were hosting a conference in Hungary, and it became controversial. The conference was scuttled. I actually got arrested. The fact is, I, at that time, was a tourist in another sovereign state. So at some point, I can't complain. I don't really have rights in Hungary, even though, obviously, I was peacefully assembling there, too. The fact is, I do have rights in this country. I am a citizen of this country. And you little creeps like Mayor Singer, Mayor Singer, and Wes Bellamy, the little house pet, you do not treat a U.S. citizen in this way. You absolutely do not have that right. You think we're going to back down? You think we're going to cower or walk away? Oh, I guess you guys won. No, you didn't win. You looked like absolute fools to the entire world. You looked like stupid little provincial tyrants who don't understand the law. That's what you looked like. You think you won? You looked like complete fools. And we're going to make even more of a fool of you when we're back here. Because we do not give up. Our movement is about our identity and our future, and we are not going to give up. So I'm signing off for now, but absolutely, this was a great day. This was certainly a propaganda victory, a moral victory. I'm proud of everyone. From what I heard, Nathan D'Amigo and
Yeah, that's levitation.
I mean, I'm neutral. I'm here covering. Yeah.
We're supposed to be the haters. Oh, wow. They're riding us.
So I mean, I've asked it a couple of times, but you're not walking right now, so I'm just going to repeat my question.
I got film. I got it all.
Oh, you did. It was you. Okay. Well, I asked like 3 or 4 because some folks they never know where you're coming from. So, all right, good.
Vacation back to the city.
Yes, we are trying to leave. We are patriots trying to leave. Americans, we want peace. We want to leave. We stand for you. We're standing for your right for free. We stand for you. We stand for all of our rights.
You need to know that.
Let them leave. Let them leave.
You came here.
Let them leave. Let them leave.
What you came here.
Let them leave. That's right.
Welcome to my city. Welcome. Y'all need an honest welcome. Welcome to the city of Charlottesville. This is my state. Welcome. You got
this is America.
We don't have no guns.
Yeah, but this is America. How can I defend your right if I'm
a man like a man? If you're a man, you can talk to me like a man. You can talk to me. Look. You can talk to me like a man. Talk to me. Come right in, just talk to me.
I just got hit in the ankle with a rock.
I'll tell you what my problem is. You can tell me what your problem is. Be a man about it.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Be a man about it.
Let's go.
You're not men, but welcome to my city. Welcome.
Y'all knew this shit was gonna happen. Y'all know the hood right there. Y'all did that shit purposely. It's testing. It's testing. Propaganda. That's all y'all trying to do. Yeah, let's go. Gotta leave. That's right. Gotta leave.
I fucked that up. I should have had the camera on the cops.
Separate us, guys. Separate us.
We're trying to get to our vehicles that are...
Man, thank you.
Get the wall. Get the wall. The wall. Get the wall. Get the wall.
So, the militia called for called 911 for some medical attention, and looks like about 20. Who are they? They're Charlottesville police showed up, and they're not continuing with them, but they showed up to kind of separate them. But now they're not like going with them. They're sort of following. So, oh, I see what they're doing. They're going over to the ambulance. Behind you.
You confused. You walk around and then you try to fix yourself and walk around like this. You a dummy. What you representing? Oh, you see stuff like that? That's White House shit. Okay, we're in the parking lot. All day. I got you all day.
I thought they would be going to the ambulance, but it doesn't seem like they are. Unless it's a... Oh, here's a guy. Alright. Nice and cool.
Yeah, he needs to sit. The ambulance is on its way.
No, not here.
Oh, all right, here, man. Y'all take his gear. He's going off of the ambulance, please. All right, you're going to have to remove
Bill.
the knife.
Bill. Put your hand on that hole.
Here, I got it.
All right. You do well.
You might want to get his knife.
Let me go truck and get it.
Need rope?
We'll take care of that in a
his
minute.
knife off of him.
We'll take care of that in a minute.
Those rocks are pretty sharp. Those rocks are pretty sharp. All right, you can see a lot of folks are gathering over there. Sorry guys, I'm not reading your comments. Trying to be observant here. Doing.
I want to fight the black gun. This shit easy, simple, right? You don't belong here. This is our town. Get the fuck out of here. Let's go. here pathetic! Yeah, it's a good thing they're protecting you here pathetic!
All right, so basically, so these folks are waiting for an ambulance to show up to help the man who got hit by a rock that was thrown by the protesters.
Go home!
But they've separated themselves. The guy waiting for the medic is over that way, and these guys right here are they're just gathering, kind of being protected by Charlottesville police. They formed an arc around them, and the protesters are. You can see what they're doing.
Lawful assembly officers. Fucking redneck.
That's how I feel too. The golden rule: treat people how you want to be treated. How hard is that?
And y'all missed out on that for a couple hundred years. Goddamn.
If I didn't know that y'all were neo-Nazis and I
Look at you. You loving this shit. I'm black. You ain't talking. You loving that shit. You attracted all.
I had no reason to dislike you, but now that I know
you love it. No, you is, boy.
you don't like me, so I don't like you. I would have loved you. I would have loved you.
You a black man.
I would have loved you. I would have loved you. I would have loved you.
No gun. All hands.
I'm a neutral journalist, so I think you guys have your rights to free speech.
All hands.
I just think they have their rights to free speech too. I don't know how accurate both sides are.
Ass man. That's all I'm burnt up.
No, I'm not. No, you want me to take a side. I'm a journalist. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. You only allow to decide?
The ancestors are with us, baby. Just know that.
Yeah, I'm trying to be neutral.
So with me.
I said you're trying to be neutral, but you know a little bit more.
Yeah, we posted out here.
No, I have my ideology. I'm willing to share that I'm libertarian liberal. How much more do you want to know? Is that good? All right.
You over here with us, I guess that's good.
I want to make sure you have a platform. I want to make sure you have a platform.
Hey, look. Y'all got a party out there. He hurt. He hurt. You know why? Because the sun is fucking him up. You next. You next. You next.
Look at it. Yeah, I saw somebody comment, pick a side.
You got a fucking flag right there, bro. Don't explain shit.
Man. Can I? May I? Thank you.
Hey, remember this. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Hey, put on the guns now. Let's get it. And they get paid too good. They get paid too good. They're standing out here 1,000 degrees. They get paid too good.
Rhea had a smile on her face. Look, she's smiling right now. She been there and look, she look tired of this shit. Look at her.
Were you guys having a conversation?
Have a conversation with me when you got hit people over there hating on us. Hating on black people.
He said he wanted, I mean, I'm not trying to get name, but he said he wanted it.
By everybody.
So I was just asking. You guys looked like you were having a conversation. You looked like you were having a conversation. That's why I came over.
We were having a conversation.
Okay.
Connor, because he's on a lot.
I believe in the Constitution. I believe in freedom of speech and everything.
All right, freedom of speech. So what's your freedom of speech to get up on the podium. They have to say for everybody to hear. Peacefully. That's the only thing that we were here for.
Got a little bit.
We decided we were our own group.
We don't like that last night.
We were here last night. I had to work to get here in time.
What happened last night?
I went up to the university. It was supposed to be like a peaceful gathering.
Oh, at the university. Yeah. I wasn't there, but I heard about it.
So we get an alert that, you know, people walking by with torches and, you know, they coming up to the church and do this and that. Which actually didn't happen. A couple of UVA students ran over to the church. They told us they needed help. There was some cops out there on the scene of the church, like right on the side. And, you know, they told them also, like, look, you know, they coming down by all time. They said people have to be over there at the road Sunday. You know, this violence and that. You know, say, you know, there's somebody doing stuff like this.
Do you feel they should stop?
They ain't gonna stop them. On the people that's in the middle of that, you know, the students, I asked them what they think about that. They were students. They weren't even from here.
If I have not committed murder, I never will because I have not. If I shall not commit murder, that's an option to English. That's what you go by. Shall committing murder. You know what I'm saying? Shall is your subject of word. It's English. The English language, the N language. It's all back. You tell people to be nice. You want us to be nice with each other. Nice comes from the Latin word Nicaea. Nicaea means stupid or foolish. You tell people to be stupid or foolish. You know what you represented? American country. You guys are in this country. You know what you represented, right? We've been over here before you guys came. So what happened was,
right up there watching what people
right on your man, right? And what's today? Hey, right? Andy was like,
they watch people get beat. So old woman with people with torch, bro. Those guys sitting right there on the bus watching, bro. The whole time they watching, bro. Nobody in the video. But look, let them come to my side of town. Look, they come running in, you know.
So it's hard to hear. So basically you're saying you feel like these guys will protect one side but not the other.
My man right here is out there.
You know how the system is set up.
They coming in. I guess they was scared. You know, they was coming so much. You know, we about 300 of them. I guess they was scared. You know,
I don't think they were scared. You think they were scared? Okay.
Please, you know, standing right there on the steps. Ain't nothing else say, hold on. Y'all need to chill out. You know, calm down a little bit. You know, they could have came out, did their thing, walked around. But they ain't do that though. They go out, you know.
And you enticing a race war. Enticing a race war.
All right, man. Thank you. Be safe. Be safe.
If you don't want American
allowed to say mean things like that.
So freedom of speech, no matter what you say, is protected. Even if it's evil, it's about hate, it's about dividing people. It's okay to do it because you have the right to. What if child pornography was legal? Would you do it? Okay, so what's the fucking difference?
What's the difference?
Pedophiles in the co-industry in Hollywood, in this political shit. You know about that? In the frat houses, the conspiracies in the frat houses, pedophilia.
I'm just trying to understand, what are you fighting for if it's not racist?
Thank you. Like, what are you fighting for? Freedom of speech. What the fuck? Like, say what you want to say, bro.
Racist to be racist.
This is a distraction.
Racism to be legal. What? Okay, I understand freedom of speech. We've gotten past that. But what is the speech that you're trying to give? It's all about racism.
What are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say?
I'm not about race.
You can come out here and tout freedom of speech without wearing shit that's racist, without touting the history of segregation, without all that bullshit.
I have an American
There's a lot of ways to do it.
So what is a red man? I want to know what a red
Why are
is.
you doing the Confederate flag? Everybody got the Confederate flags. What's that all about? All the people that were marching with torches last night, that's just a coincidence? It's bullshit, man. You know it is. You know it's fucking bullshit.
And so if you were here last night, what would you have done to help the situation?
If people would have been burning people with torches and stuff, we would have stopped it.
Gotcha. So you wouldn't have been here with a torch. You would have been here in the way you're here today.
Just like we are right now.
Gotcha. All right.
We don't think.
No, I was just going to say, like, trying to get a word in is hard.
I mean, I actually live here in Virginia. I live in Augusta County.
So you're not a part of the, is it Ghost Company from North Carolina that's here? Did I get that right?
I'm not with it.
Okay. Are you with another militia? Can I ask you what militia that is?
Virginia Peacekeepers.
Virginia Peacekeepers. Do you guys have a web presence that I could get to?
Yes, ma'am. We don't have a web page. We have a Facebook page.
Okay. So can I give you? I use Witless X, and oftentimes they think it's just a troll. But so can you say it very clearly? So the name of your the group is a Facebook page.
Virginia Peacekeepers.
Virginia Peacekeepers. All right. So I'll look that up. And willing to share your name?
My name's Larry Lewis.
Larry Lewis. All right. I'm going to say I spoke with Larry Lewis. So I'd like to find out more. All right. Thank you very much for talking with me. Nice meeting you. I gotta get my phone out of the sun. It's too hot. All right, be safe. All right. Excuse me. So I gotta get my phone out of the sun again. So I gotta come over here for a minute. You can hear the helicopters arrived. All right, so let me just stand here for a second. So they had some sort of conversation. So folks got to say their piece. It's very clear that the anti-protesters here or counter-protesters here just see these folks as Nazis and KKK supporters. But you know, when they get asked about it, they say, "No, we are not KKK. We are not." In fact, I think he said he hates them. Sorry. So the ambulance is already here for that guy. Oh no. So I'm gonna go back over here. So let me just get in the shade. All right. So it looks like they're taking that guy away. So they got that 3%ers in the ambulance, and there's another guy, another woman who's, I don't know what her wound is. Might have been a rock. I don't know. She's bleeding. So a couple of assaults take place. Looks like the police escorted the 3%ers up the road here. Give them a little cover so they can get away from the protesters. I'm gonna give that woman her privacy. To shade my phone. So it looks like they were parked here the whole time. They were just trying to get these folks away from, you know, mislead them, walk away. So they were trying to leave. It got pretty heated down sort of approaching X. And some rocks got thrown, a couple of folks got hit. And, oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to be in your way. I'm just trying to shade my phone. Oh, sorry. Alright, so they're still getting approached. Oh, no, they're just over at their vehicles. You got it. Pardon me. I'll move out of your way. So they were parked here the whole time. Which makes sense because they were here. So it's going to be, all right, so I'm going to come back here.
Let the guy back out. If he's going, let him go. Let him leave.
Back it up.
Back it up.
I mean, you can feel the way you want to feel for anybody. Hey, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. This is my belief. God is all power. Only thing good in this world is what He created, right? If God wanted to create all white people, He could have done that. That's my belief. You think all white people would love one another still? You think you would?
People hate each other no matter what.
That's right.
No matter what.
That's my point.
It don't matter what we say. Do everybody's gonna be
that's my point. That's my point. I don't hate.
I'm not here for hate.
I'm not hate.
Freedom.
Yeah. I'm for freedom too. I'm for freedom too. I'm for freedom too.
Your Nazi friends are trying to leave, so get the fuck out of the road.
I'm for freedom.
Y'all have a good afternoon.
You do the same.
Nice talking.
I don't hear no gunshots. Y'all did hate it. This man went for compassion.
Hey, puppy. Why is this always got to be in full sun? All right, so it looks like they're just, you know, folks are not following the ambulance. The thing, so sorry. No, I'm so sorry. You know, blah 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 blah. Totally in those folks' way. Man, my arms still burn. Burn.
We're American. Yeah, but where are you from? Are you from Charlottesville?
Are you from this street?
Yeah, I
right down there.
Okay.
And I can't go to work today.
You could go to work.
No, they closed because people are scared.
People are scared all the time.
We're scared of what's going to happen. We're scared of just using our basic.
Our buddy got hospitalized today. Look, like our buddy got hospitalized by the people that didn't want us speaking. They assaulted.
No, I thought that was. I guy's nose because he grabbed my ass.
Okay, okay, no,
that
no,
probably wasn't some of our guys.
Good on you for that. He's
that us?
Gotcha.
He's one of the Proud Boys.
I don't know. Proud Boys. Can you say that again? What happened with the Proud Boys?
I don't specifically know him.
But what did the Proud Boy do?
He grabbed my ass.
You guys hear that? A Proud Boy grabbed her ass. You hear that? A Proud Boy grabbed her ass. What Proud Boy? Do you know who the Proud Boys are?
I'm not gonna say his name because this is going on.
It's fine, and like we're not here to.
Those guys, find who he is and then harass him.
They're not. They're whole.
You guys are just, like want the guy's name.
No, we don't want his name. All I want to hear is what the group, the Proud Boy, grabbed her ass.
Where are you guys going?
We can't tell anybody where we're going.
Can you not? Whether you're on my street?
Yeah, we're getting picked up. We're getting out of here. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure because.
Get him out of the
spot. Ow!
I'm done with her. Hey, hey, hey. But you guys heard what she said? Gavin McKinnis. Grab. What do you think about that? Gavin McKinnis. Good job teaching your fucking Proud Boys how to be men. Good job, Gavin McKinnis. Good fucking job.
You fucking cowards! We're on a white track!
Good fucking job. Yeah, did your own thing. Fucking loser. Fucking Gavin. Loser.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Alright, go the fuck out. What a bunch of losers. You guys see that? Proud Boys. Proud Boys out here. Doing what they do best. Being fucking idiots. What a bunch of losers. Or as Richard would say, what a bunch of freaks. So we're gonna be ending the stream pretty soon. Everybody, tweet at Gavin. Everybody, take that video clip of her saying that. Cut the video clip of her saying that and send it to Gavin McKinnis. Okay? She said it was a Proud Boy. I believe her. The Proud Boys are a bunch of degenerate losers. Even if she's a white foul. The Proud Boys are a bunch of degenerate losers. Right?
What's that?
So fuck you.
What? What?
What?
You actually let him hit the car that hit the person. That car hit a person up there.
Big Alaska, I guess is
yeah, that car hit a person. We got the license plate though. Yeah, someone got the license plate on camera, but they hit you? Hit this guy.
That car that just sped up?
No,
I'm gonna.
Yeah, but it hit the side. Right here. Yeah, no.
They sped up up there. They hit me.
I know. They hit some. Yeah, but then they sped. After they hit me, they sped up more. Okay.
I wish.
You saw. I think they were
keep streaming.
You're scared? Were they trying to hurt me?
They got hit by that car.
Another car right here. Can you share your name?
My name's David.
Alright.
Yeah, someone got the plates on camera.
You alright though?
Yeah.
You're sure you're alright?
Water or anything? Yeah, no, I'm good. No, I'm fine.
They're telling me if the mods could post my Twitter, if all you guys could follow me on Twitter, I would be forever grateful. Forever grateful.
That was pretty crazy.
All right, so I gotta fucking end the stream, all right, guys? But
gotta wear my
we'll stream
cross
later.
trainers.
We'll stream later. And
so what happened was all of a sudden
Twitter,
one of the cars surged forward.
So you can all follow me.
I had no idea why. They were basically being allowed to move. I don't know if they hit the gas by accident, or they did it on purpose.
How you doing?
But that was a car where.
Thanks for taking us.
I think one militia person said, "Oh, that she jumped out of her car. I thought she was trying to hit me with her door, but she wasn't. She was just trying to get out of the car real fast.
No, this is just us. No Brittany Venti?
And she ran over to the other car, and the driver of the car she got out of said, no, there's Hold on.
What's the next one?
Yeah, get this man some cash. Hey, you know any good places to get some fucking ice cream? I'm fucking dying, dude. It's so hot.
Y'all didn't see that hit and run?
Oh, dude. Oh, that's cool.
They hit a person in a car. The same person in a car and a person in multiple vehicles has not license.
You.
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Pass that up.
I turned my TV on. I was like, really? This is something?
Wait, what were you
I said, man, I just said, man, go on, man. You have to go out now, there, man.
It's like when there's a concert.
Science is good. Human rights, kindness is everything.
So we're with the meeting with the LA Times. And actually, I'm with LA Times.
Be safe.
And so he's with Four.
I'm not taking sides. I just like the shirt. Thank you.
We're all Jewish. We're all documenting the Nazis.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Wait, the Jews hate us?
I shouldn't say it, but I kind of have it on. I don't know if that's- There was.
They did have that. These guys hate the Jews. Of course they don't.
Oh.
I mean, I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
But it was the first time I actually had to like deal with this, like what's going on, and I learned how to talk to folks. So if I did anything that you think I can improve on, you can always, let me know.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Get it? I mean,
Fucking weirdos, huh? Weirdos.
I've never met somebody in real life who's watched my stream.
Literally, I was like, our stream is happening as we watch.
Yeah. All right, cool. Riel, thank you very much. That means a lot to me.
Yeah.
You be safe.
Yeah.
Damn, that's never happened before. Alright, what's going on? Everybody seems to be moving back. I want to kind of take a quick look over here.
They got shut down.
That's a good thing.
Get some shade here.
Free speech is good, but like no.
Y'all want to keep walking?
Right where I parked.
They've dispersed. That guy was certain they've dispersed.
Alright, so I see some fluorescent hats, and I wonder if that's the ACLU.
Have some lunch. I'm hungry.
I'm just going to go ask them if they witnessed anything.
Yeah, the thing is, people got so.
That car is over here now.
Yeah, you guys are making some good money.
Did you guys actually witness the car speeding out?
Kind of heard it.
So you said no, that's okay. No, that's fine. Glad you think I'm impressed and not, assume I'm some jerk. All right. Thank you for being here, doing what you do. For both sides. I'm not taking sides either, but thank you. All right. I know a lot of folks feel that the National Lawyers Guild is just like an arm of Antifa.
Yeah, they invaded our town and caused violence. That's the real part.
Yeah, I'm gonna cross too. I mean, I heard one person say that, these folks showing up.
Looks like there's a lot of Jews there, so we can
I mean, I'm live streaming. Is it okay if we talk? I'm live streaming. Is it okay if we talk?
They going on the camera. They mark no camera.
Who is? Like actual KKK or like?
I don't know. They're marking on that street.
I'm neutral. Okay. I'm trying to give anybody who wants a platform a platform. So like those guys that were just up there, they say they're not KKK.
The white
And they say they're not white supremacists.
They just helping. For you to have AK-47s, AR-15s, and all this military outfit stuff. You ain't on the police side, so
do you think if you fell and were starting to get attacked by stuff that the folks up there would help you? You don't think they would?
Okay. I'm telling you what way to go. I love your accent.
Depends on the motive and what went down.
Yeah, like if you're just walking here
I love it.
and a bunch of quote-unquote KKK starts surrounding you and harassing you and you're like, you're trying to get away.
Everybody.
Oh, no.
You don't think they're going to support you?
What language do you
Oh, they will. Yeah. Okay. So that
you see,
and I'm not trying to take their side. I'm just making their case for them.
I'm not recording.
Majority of them.
I'm not recording.
5,000 of them probably just against KKK.
Right. Now that's very fair of you to say, because
yeah, we tip you big.
Why would you come to Charlottesville?
Like, not only you gotta walk everywhere.
Portland is another rallying town. So they're very liberal towns, right? Yeah. All right. I'm going to run up to the commotion. Thank you very much for taking the time. Yeah, you be safe. Wait, did I miss a line? What did you?
That's the thing. It's
All right.
All are a part of the boss's plan. The cops, the Ku Klux Klan, all are a part of the boss's plan.
The cops, the court, the Ku Klux Klan.
Oops.
Broke the mic, didn't you?
Sorry, that's my fault. He's trying to be polite. Holy shit!
Stay right there.
Holy shit! Running back the other way. I'm sheepdogging it.
like the Hungarian president of I was outraged then, but you know, I am all these little we are going
see if I can find some. There's a lot of people hurt, like 2 or 3. Like high-level bystander. This woman has some wounds that they're dressing and attending to. Right off the street. Poor thing. Alright, we got enough. We're gonna let them do what they do. Sweetie. Who the hell are the police? Oh, I hate putting cameras in these people's faces. There are no police. There we go. What is that? We need help!
10-fold next time.
We need a fucking medic!
She's got a medic! Alright. Black woman driving in here. We need a medic up here. There's someone who looks like they're in very high shape. They're trying to stop the bullying. This is fucking horrible. You're gonna be okay. I can't fucking believe that. I don't care what fucking side you're on.
Are you a medic? Here, this way, this way, this way. That lady right there looks like they're trying to stop the bleeding. Right there.
That's absolutely fucking horrible. There's a...
Ma'am, right over there.
So Antifa was coming down the road.
We need telephone. All right, some of the medics are coming through right now.
Antifa had a demonstration. There were cars trying to get through. And all of a sudden we hear a bunch of crashing and it sounds like human beings hitting cars. I could see it with my eye. I don't know about my camera. But I could see with my eyes that the windshield was smashed in. And there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 folks that were harmed. This is absolutely disgusting. Fuck neutrality on this one. Absolutely disgusting. I mean, Antifa wasn't being violent, they were just marching, having a protest.
Hey, get away from the street, man. Get away from the street.
Looks like somebody's...
Is she okay? It's Tina.
Necklace on this woman. Alright, state police are here with I don't know what that vehicle is, but it's an armored vehicle of some sort. It's absolute commotion, as you can see. I think these people are just absolutely amazing surprised. Oh my god. What the fuck, yo? What the fuck?
If you're not a medic, please get out of the way. Please get out of the way. Please.
I'm moving.
Okay, that way is your way out.
I am so sorry for this Ambulances are here, as you can hear. So not much earlier, when the militia guys were trying to leave, one of the cars sped up, kind of sideswiped the person. It's unclear whether they did it on purpose or did it by accident. Like, you don't use a car as a way to persuade somebody, not in a situation like this, because they were being allowed to leave. So I don't know what was happening with that other one, but this situation here is bad. In fact, you can see, let me zoom in on this guy. Watch out. Thank you. The guy's got his stun gun or his stun grenade.
Someone, I don't know if it was deliberate or if they just slammed on the accelerator because it was a high stress. I do not know.
as you can see, the person's down. Rescue squad's here. They're administering, heart palpitations, whatever that's called, palpations. This is horrible. I'm sorry for emoting through this, but that caught me by surprise.
Hey, Chad! Immobilization! Chad! Immobilization!
Maybe we should talk to officers. Excuse me, officer. Officer. No, just because you're still there, it's probably a good idea to find that car. Okay?
May I get right next to the building? Folks, the demonstration did not seem violent to me at all. I was walking through the crowd and they weren't looking at me like they were mad at me for doing that. They weren't getting mad for being photographed. They seemed happy that they drove the demonstrators out and shut down the rally.
Maybe I'll get out of this video.
But they didn't seem violent.
And I'll go find it.
But nothing that took place deserves a response like a vehicle hitting multiple cars. There's no way that person's getting away with it. Their car is totally trashed. This coming state police, we're probably going to get pushed out of here.
Y'all scoot back forward, please. Yep. We got an injured right there. Okay, we need to get them.
Let me get out of the way.
You're injured, but everybody else is.
Great charger, right? Yeah. Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Officer, just so you know, a lot of people got it on camera, and it would seem like a gray charger that didn't even. All right, they know. Okay, cool. All right.
Move back! Move back!
That person was in some pretty serious shape. It's so sad.
Thank you. All right, guys, back up. We got to move this engine through. Move it back. So swing around. Swing this line around. Swing around. We're coming through. Coming through. Open up. Coming through. Coming up. Open up. Open up. On the side. You're not helping the situation. Move back! We don't want to block out.
So now a sign of protest is being used to offer some dignity. Also this. Yeah, I get it.
Hundreds of Antifa.
Trying to show people what happens.
We're BLM. It's just like clowns.
This is a woman woman. Nobody really matters that much to you.
You're fucking culture, man.
Yeah, they said they don't want to be filmed.
Look, I'm not enjoying this. What I'm talking again, not you. This doesn't make me happy, but I also think it's important that we're showing this.
Alright, let's see if we can get it.
Are you with the alt-right? With the alt-right?
Sorry, I can't see the comments. I'm trying to insert that. Very important. Get your red beard. Be careful.
I'm looking to learn about inclusion, guys.
I agree. It is important.
And diversity. I'm here to learn about multicultural.
World-class reporting. Oh my God,
and I'm
thank
here
you.
to learn about how diverse groups lead to very high trust societies. Alright, here
So
you go.
the press is now being attacked. So they just dump water on the camera. Camera's out.
Holy shit!
Oh,
holy shit!
Jealous.
Holy shit! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
Guys, I'm on the verge of tears. I gotta be honest with you. Okay, this one in here.
Lead to very high trust societies.
Clear.
All right, there you go. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Wait, come here. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
I really feel for these guys. I would feel exactly the same way if this had happened to those KKK guys or the white supremacist guys. Because I just do not believe in violence. Period.
Lead to very high trust societies.
Not this kind of
Right, there you
violence.
go.
I believe in defending yourself, but not.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
I had to stop talking for. I was about to say something before, but I had to stop. I know that's not what I'm supposed to be like, but I'm a human being.
Hey, I'm trying to save space, guys.
So,
okay, some cars just
half dozen or more
a lot of people
were assaulted by car.
A lot of people got hit. That does not look good.
I do not.
Again, this is kind of the scene here.
I saw that they left real quickly without stopping to deal with it.
One of the gathered from the crowd. He said that a silver or black Dodge Challenger or Charger was barreled down the street, the narrow street, and people get the car, slammed into that silver car, and then backed up and sped off. And I've heard, it's unconfirmed, I don't know personally, but people said that they found him. They said that at least the front end was missing off the car that ran. And so it's probably easy to identify if they do have it.
Alright, here you go.
What's being discussed right now in the group.
Did you get a look at the car that
What's the description? They're hearing it's either a silver or black Dodge Charger or a black Dodge Challenger.
Holy shit! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
Don't trample people.
Did you see it? What happened? Please, I will move.
No way.
Are you alright? Are you trying to save space, guys?
In the car, you mean?
Okay. and welcome to protesters. A lot of people got hit. A lot of people got hit. That does not look good.
Oh, so these kids got out of their car and ran around. They just did, and then they made the other car have to stop quick. But how would they?
Ambulance is approaching, and for those of you who do not know what the situation is right now, there was a. Okay, we're all backing up.
Hit it from behind and it rolled the car, pushed the car.
Tune into this shortly.
But the crowd, we were all standing here, and it was kind of a quick decision to make a left up the back of the hill. And I guess they didn't obviously.
Two ambulances are approaching, and
did you see the car approaching down the hill?
And community members, faith leaders, the clergy collective are coming to get people to get the emergency response.
Oh, okay. So you did, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to figure out
and people for
whether they came
barricaded,
whether they came down the street with that intent or whether it was an accident.
I can't remember.
That it was on purpose. Yeah, okay. And then the running away, the driving away real quickly. Thank you for being open to it being not on purpose.
Down in for no.
Because I got really emotional. I mean, after the stuff that's been happening in Europe, you wonder, and it
there was an incident here where at quite a fast
All right, thank you very much for speaking. There you go, guys. Not that that's true.
You step back at least 10 feet. I recommend please getting on the sidewalk. We have EMS coming in.
My phone's going to die again because I'm in the sun. Alright, so the woman in this car is still in the car. She's been in the car since the accident. I'm going to just call it an accident regardless of what it was. And she's been in there the whole time. I don't know what her issue, what her injury is. She visibly looks shaken. Looks like they're putting some sort of brace on her. She's been sitting there waiting for attention. I'm assuming, it's not life-threatening for her, though it seemed like some of the folks that were hurt definitely had life-threatening injuries. There was, I'm sorry that I can't remember the words. It wasn't CPR, but the heart palpitations. Medics and even, peers were giving heart help. Am I saying the right thing? And I can't read because my screen went dark again.
Can you please live stream over there for me? Just because we have a patient.
I hear you.
We have a patient, and patient confidentiality is really important. Can we go ahead and get you over there, please?
Sure. How far do you want me to go?
Right on that sidewalk over there.
So she gets to stay, but I have to go?
Yeah. It's people with cameras. I need you to go over there right now, please. I'm not going to ask you nicely one more time.
I have a problem with being told what to do by non-police.
I'm a medic. I need you to go over there.
Medic, scientist, or you're just a person that is...
I need you to step over there.
You need me to step over there. I'm not trying to be a jerk.
I need you to not take any kind of video of patients, please. The privacy line?
You got somebody over here.
That's fine. I don't mind you guys doing that.
Can y'all make a block so we can get close up in here?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind you guys doing that.
Can I have a couple more people do a privacy line, please? Privacy line, y'all.
So my problem is I don't just like being forced, to move when it's... Because, I've been interacting with the police all day long, and I've been observing my rights, my civil rights. And the folks here trying to demand that I do this or do that. I don't really appreciate that, because once I start standing where a citizen tells me to stand, then I've lost my free speech rights. And I just don't think that they have the right to do that. If I'm making a bad call, then I'm making a bad call. So
Dozens of protesters. We've seen numerous individuals away. What appears to be very critical, what's called serious condition. Major police response. We've seen 5 ambulances at this point, and you'll stay with us here as we try to follow developments. You know, we do not want to show you some of the graphic images, but at the same time, we do find this to be a newsworthy event, so we want to stay with you. However, we do not want to. We want to try to avoid some of the more graphic images. Dr. Cornell West, can we grab you for 2 seconds? We're live on Facebook, Daily Caller Facebook. Do you have any immediate response to what happened here?
I just got here. Was it a car that ran right in?
Unconfirmed reports that a car has run into.
Best that I heard was that there was a white guy in a car rammed into this car, and then that car rammed into the van. And the car went and then backed up and took off.
So Dr. West, I know it's immediate response. I'm sure there's a lot going through your mind right now, but
I'm
afraid that one of the people died.
Somebody even died. Each life is precious, no matter who it is. But it's hatred is just out of control, man. We got to get some.
Dr. West, what do you think?
Witness, you know, I'm telling you, Lord have mercy. But we'll get a chance to have it.
Dr. West, appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So that was Dr. Cornell West, of course, here on the scene. We got an immediate response from him. He, of course, appears to be very distraught. All right, Brenton. A major incident has occurred. Let's go ahead and focus in on the vehicles here. Okay, we'll try to get that.
Is there anybody from New York around?
From
Maryland?
No, Daily Caller.
Anybody from New York? Oh, God,
Thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in Charlottesville where a major incident has occurred. We are still getting unconfirmed reports. We'll wait for the response from police. Let's go ahead and make some movements here. Across the center, if we can. We, of course, want to stay out of first responders' way so they can, of course, treat the victims. However, I think it was
Everybody up on the sidewalk, please.
Can you tell us what occurred here?
Alright, right now, come on guys.
On the sidewalk.
Yeah, down the sidewalk.
Some guy was going 80 down this road, rammed into other cars, protesters. It's a fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know. It was fucking horrible to see. I fucking watched this guy fucking go down and fucking ram into 2 other cars with so much fucking hate in his eyes.
Did you see the individual that did this?
I saw his car. I did not see the individual.
Okay.
His whole car is busted in.
Do you know if he's been detained?
The cops, as far as I can tell right now, they're asking for a description, so I'm sure they're looking for the man. They probably found his car and they're looking for him. I mean, he probably abandoned his car since the whole fucking thing's torn. The front was busted in by ramming fucking.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and try to cross here. We want to show you this car here. A very disturbing image. There appears to be human hair on the back of this car. A very, very disturbing image. They moved that.
Can we send that to one of our detectives?
Sure.
Do you have this a card or something? No, not in here. I was up there in front of the parking garage.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Charlottesville. Brenton, were you able to witness anything here?
No, I didn't see anything. Just gathered information from the crowd. A lot of people are saying it's a Dodge muscle car, either a Challenger or a Charger. There's reports that they're still looking for somebody, but they found this car. They said that somebody sped down the street. Traveling to a crowd that we're trying to confirm is much as we get, as fast as we can.
Jake! 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 I need somebody.
You may have seen me yesterday, sir.
I saw the car speeding away, yes sir.
Okay.
And then a police car following it.
Okay.
In pursuit.
Okay.
And the car was like totally demolished.
So he wouldn't have gotten there.
And he was flying, you know, I don't know, 80, 90 miles an hour.
You have it on video?
I believe I do, yes sir.
Any chance you'd be willing to send that to us?
Sure.
Oh my God, family! 825-663. We need paramedics right now! Shit, the car just drove in.
It's not clear exactly which individuals drove the car. One person told me. You didn't say that, Mark. Hey, the first one you said was 434? It was? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you are witnessing right now appears to be the second vehicle. So a black Dodge Charger of sorts came barreling down this street, hit numerous folks right here, slammed into the back of this vehicle. This vehicle then appeared to ram into this vehicle. We were unsure of the status of the drivers. However, numerous individuals were injured. The more serious ones have been taken away. But an immediate and swift response by law enforcement. This incident occurring just hours after Democratic Governor Terry McAuliffe declared a state of emergency. And we believe the National Guard will report here in Charlottesville. And rioting happened. They did eventually come in. We're here at the accident. We're staying live. We're staying live. I'm not sure exactly if someone's been caught or not, but I guess it's being recorded on social media. Can we show this on social media right now? Breaking news.
Well, I don't know if Corey, I'm sure Corey don't care, but you don't see my name on it.
Silver Ford plowed into a crowd, allegedly backed into them. I've got another report in that it was a Grand Charger. He is in custody on Monticello Road. The story is developing. Monticello. Alrighty, so again, following developments here, and what has turned into quite an ugly scene. We had numerous individuals down. We had not seen the status of them. Oh my goodness, it's there is material strewn all over the sidewalk here. It's a mess of police response.
Just an emotional moment. Nobody wants this to happen. People get heated in arguments and protests like this, but I mean, nobody really wants anybody to get hurt. I mean, obviously, some might. I just hope the best for people injured. It's just heart-wrenching to see personal belongings.
Looks like they are taking witness statements. I'm not sure we'll be able to get over there, but we will try. We'll try our best.
We're proud of this flag, you know.
I'm not saying don't be proud of it. I'm just saying it's very close.
I know.
Gotta do something.
What do you want to talk about first?
Just the decided thing.
Everything.
Can we interview?
Yeah, interview.
Okay. What did you see, sir?
I saw bullshit. I saw bullshit, and we allowing this shit to happen. The city is allowing this shit to happen. We out here as a unified front. The police say they got the guy to happen. A gray Charger. The front is completely demolished. Completely demolished. The police say they got him. I don't believe it. It's not true. Everybody be on the lookout. They're at McIntyre Park right now is what we're hearing. And we hear that they're gonna march through black neighborhoods. So if you know anybody that lives in a black neighborhood, tell them stay inside. If they're not already out here, not with a large group of people, don't come out. And this is real. This is not a game anymore. This is not a joke.
I saw that on your face, sir. Thank you for talking with us.
Don't touch any personal property. Any shoes, anything belongs to anybody. Don't witness anything.
Everybody? Yes. Everybody?
I think everybody in this group.
I'm sorry, is anybody prepared to talk? We're live on Facebook. We want to get this story out. We want to get this story out. Is somebody willing to talk?
A silver Dodge Charger came through as fast as they could. You can't hear what
Oh, I can hear. I'm sorry. We want to get this out.
A silver Dodge Charger ran through as fast as they could, mowed down as many people as they could, ran into this car right here with that license plate.
With what license plate? His, the car. Okay.
Car, and then reversed as fast as they could and hit people again.
We were in the middle of that line. Did you see people getting hit?
Yes.
The people right in front of me got mowed down.
Are we confident that they're all okay?
No.
No?
No, there's some serious injuries.
There's head wounds, there's leg wounds, spinal injuries.
Any number? I'm sorry, I know now's not probably a good time and we're trying to be respectful.
I saw at least 8 people, but I don't know. I can't say more than what I saw.
How does this make you guys feel? Obviously very
angry,
furious, and it makes me understand really what people have been experiencing for hundreds of years. Hundreds of years.
Right now, police are now moving us down the street.
Down the street.
We're being told to come down the street, so we're making...
I would say this definitely qualifies as a terrorist attack under the definition of terrorism, which is violence perpetrated for political reasons. Behind the pole! And it is there was an indiscriminate attack. Whoever did the attack did not know exactly the crowd that they ran into was probably made up of hundreds of people.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're live in Charlottesville where a major incident appears to have occurred. Numerous witnesses are telling us that a dark Dodge Charger had barreled down this street, running into the back of this car, which then hit this car, all while hitting civilians on the way down. He then apparently pulled into reverse, back up the street, again hitting additional individuals, and fled the scene. We confirm, of course, that he has been detained.
All right, just get out of the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're live in Charlottesville where a major incident appears to have occurred.
Guys, rescue coming through! Hold up!
Hey, back up! Ambulance!
Hey, clear the way for the ambulance!
Wait, stop crossing at the yellow. Stop!
So riot police are moving in. We gotta get through here, sorry. Brenton!
Our people! You fucking cowards!
Back up!
You swore an oath to do this shit?
Back up, because you see the police here now. And we don't want them bothering y'all, because y'all are family. So let's back up, please. Let's not give them room to do anything. Back up.
Need some room, please.
Go ahead, Queen. Which way, baby? I'm not fit to talk with you. Which way? Okay, which way? You can take it from them either way, but we need you to move.
A serious incident here in Charlottesville. Yes, there's a whole sorry. Okay, we gotta back up a little bit. We're now shutting down the scene with riot police.
come to this car here.
They thought it was a police car because it was a gray Dodge Charger completely tinted out. And so they allowed the car to come through, and when it got closer, it slammed on the gas. And as soon as I heard commotion, I saw and captured on my live stream multiple people flying over the hood of his car. Somebody was trapped between his car and that second car that got hit, and that second car hit the parked van and caused more injuries in front of that. It could be dozens of people that were seriously injured. We saw one person who wasn't breathing after the fact. After the gentleman hit them, he immediately sped backwards. There was no license plate on the car. Again, he was tinted out, so we could not see in the car. He was missing his front bumper. And apparently from witnesses that were on the corner, there were some other white nationalist guys there urging him to, come on this way, come on this way. So it was a coordinated terrorist attack is what happened. And so he got out. We heard the cops did pull him over around the corner, so we think he is in custody. But yes, this was a terrorist attack. If we're going to call what happens in France when pedestrians get hit by an automobile a terrorist attack, this is a terrorist attack. And
how many people do you think were killed?
I saw at least 6 or 7 pairs of shoes on the ground. I saw at least 2 people with my own eyes fly over the hood of the car. I saw a separate person who I didn't see get hit on the ground being treated by medics with their leg almost dislocated.
Are you guys going to be dressed this way or is it going to be here? Should we go anywhere? I certainly can't say anywhere from 7. Okay, come on. Hey, can I step this way, please?
But it could have been anybody. I was very indiscriminate. Like I said, had I walked 10 seconds earlier, I would have been right there. Go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Time to move. Let's go. You gotta be behind that. No parking sign back there.
Just go right there. Pass this pole right here. Next pole, okay? No, ma'am. There's nothing
By the way, I need stitches.
Other battery, but I think watch all that. It's like a micro USB. So I can't charge this instead.
You want to go to your car? Okay, give me a second. I'll just cut down my live stream. Let me just give me 20 seconds.
You're taking your live down?
I'm going to take my live down for a second, but I'm walking with her. If you're following us, you're welcome to Skype on my thing.
As I walk.
I'm talking to somebody right now, but so I'm just going to cut it right here as a quick review before I cut it down.
Come down to Water Street.
There was a 3-car pileup in which a person drove through about 16 people and hit into someone from behind, pushing her car into another person in front of her. You can find that video online already. I've seen that. There personally when it happened. But I did witness it. The Ministry of Secret Action was 2 people. Frankly,
Damn, I wish I could read your comments. My screen's gone dark because I'm so low on juice. I know there's some hearts. You know, maybe you guys are telling me what an asshole I am. Right, I don't really want to talk about that anymore until I can see what you're saying.
They were at Barracks Road, right? And they were brandishing guns at Walmart. You guys aren't doing anything for us. You don't love us. You don't love us. This is a public place too, and people just got ran over. You don't love us. What about that?
Well, that's what I'm here for. If you have any information and you want to talk to the police, come up and
we will. We hope that Kessler will be in jail for inciting this riot. This is not free speech. This is terrorism.
Well, there's a lot of bad stuff going on today.
He's inciting violence. He's getting famous off of our misery. He's getting famous off of our misery. Fuck Kessler! Arrest him!
He's arrested, actually.
Arrest Spencer! Arrest
Is that confirmed? Because Spencer was not confirmed either.
Oh, okay.
That was what the last that we heard.
Okay.
He was periscoping, so we didn't check him out.
Sorry. All right, I'm gonna walk this way. See if I can get this phone to cool down. I think they just know each other. Oh, sorry.
There's literally like 20 right here.
I don't even know if... Oh, I've got water in my car. I don't really know where I am right now. I need shade. Let me just stay under the bridge. So wouldn't that be horrible to be told, you know, great reporting in one part of the day, and then I'm a horrible ambulance chaser in another part of the day? That would suck. One of the issues that I'm having with
I should check that it's, you know, I can't decide if I should. Yeah, like it's not. Okay, there it goes. I see National Guard.
Of Antifa, weird BLM, idiots dressed like clowns. And all right, here you go. Holy shit! Here to learn about how diverse groups lead to very high trust societies. All right, here you go. It's a full-on demonstration! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Wait, come here.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Don't trample people.
Wow! Wow! Go! 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 60! 60! Go! Go! Where the fuck is that? Okay, I'm
real news. Thank you. Good job. Not... I can't read what that says. So they're fading away. You should fight there. Full something. Damn. I just followed you. Thank you. It's on the news in the UN. Excellent. Great job. Great job. Thank you for showing us what's up. Who let you out of there or something? Happy birthday.
Go, 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 go.
We're sending you to North Korea next. We're watching you. Oh, I got some light bag. You think this bad? Okay, yeehaw, you did great. David Duke is a coward. He was there, now he ran and hid. My screen just came up. We need people in the field like you, I think you said. Thank you. Trump MAGA, appreciating the streaming, good work. We need your Twitter. What are your thoughts on the current economic climbing of Ethiopia? Sort myself out, your sister sorts me out fine, thanks. Nasty face now. President Trump is going to speak on national TV news in a few minutes. Thank you very much, guys. I kind of want to come back up here in a minute where it's quiet. Go to where the action is at. No, Duke did not hide. Him and Enoch were the only ones. Trump thanks you. Bird is the word. I get that. I get the joke. Face. I'm Ron Burgundy. Pretend to be the police and tell the crowd what to do. Exactly. All right. You guys are my production crew. Is there any more action today, or is it over? David Duke is an American hero. Yeah, I don't really think he's an American hero. He's some people's hero. He's an American. I don't really know. Bird. Your police are brutal compared to the U.S. Stay classy, Charlottesville. The president is speaking soon. CNN says intentional car wreck.
What the alt-right is. They are un-American. They do not hold American values. When we see those alt-right protesters out there, they're not carrying American flags. They're carrying the stars and bars and the swastika. I have never seen the swastika be valued as anything American. I think that we also have to see the president come out and condemn Antifa. I haven't heard Democrats condemn Antifa either, because they go there and their entire MO is to provoke violence and violent clashes with the extreme right. They have a symbiotic relationship because they love to fight one another and cause havoc like
and
this.
Let's just be clear here, the alt-left does the same thing. I mean, they come out and their message is basically to disrupt and to act violently. It's not a rational behavior.
I have to push back a little bit on that, because what we would say the alt-left isn't the functional.
I can't stand, first of all, the consideration of alt-left versus alt-right. As far as I'm concerned, they're racist. So let's just call it for what it is.
True, but there's a historical significance behind what we're seeing with the white supremacists and with David Duke. There's a history behind what they're saying and what they're doing.
And so I think that just walked by, and we're not sure their intents, but they look to be headed towards Jackson
every day. We have to
Park.
be actively calling out members of both parties who are
And a number of other people are
encouraging this kind of
following
behavior. Who, when Republicans use language that is incendiary, then we need people like Paul Ryan not to dodge questions, but to actually take it head on and say,
Paul
this isn't
Ryan
what we
came
stand
out
for.
very strongly today.
And
he hasn't previously. And if you
he hasn't throughout the last couple of weeks.
The myth that has been put out
Yeah, the
today
National
is
Guard
that
is
the right
assembled.
never came out and attacked the alt-right. I'm a member of the right, and many friends of mine and I received death threats from the alt-right in the summer of last year, and we came out very hard. Additionally, when you look at the Antifa, your former vice presidential nominee,
So we're here on,
a member of that,
on 4th Street
and
Market Street,
2017,
and a group of white supremacists just walked by, followed by a series of other people resisting them. We see some police presence here in this location, although we're unsure of what their intent is.
Who engage in violent acts.
Another group of police down at the end of this road, and they seem to be preparing some sort of action. There's a van too at the end of the road, presumably used for mass arrests.
I appreciate you
So
both, and that was
I'm not sure what their they're preparing for, if they have intel that we are unaware of.
I mean, and it's not fair for either side to be tied into this because they don't represent Democrats, they don't represent Republicans, they represent extremists. All right, we have to go. Sorry, Michael Starr, Hopkins, very much. Thank you very much, and Evan Siegfried. Great to see you both. Kelly.
All right, up next, more on the clashes in Charlottesville, Virginia, as police in riot gear try to restore calm.
When our country used to flex its muscle with battleships like the USS Iowa, the world would listen. It's time we return to the America I remember.
So we're going to get just a little update for those of you who are tuned in.
Our country apart, threatening our economy and our way of life. That's why I'm going to do two things: support our military and buy gold from Roslyn Capital. I've never felt safe relying on paper money to protect my assets. That's why I buy gold from Roslyn. With Roslyn, what you order is what you get. No gimmicks, no nonsense, no hassle.
I guess early.
We're all safer with our ships patrolling the seas.
Really great.
My assets are a whole lot safer with gold from Roslyn Capital.
With
so ask yourself, are you safe?
Students from University
Call
of
now
Virginia.
to get your free gold, silver, and IRA kits. Call 800-630-8900. 800-630-8900. 800-630-8900.
Because maybe 20 minutes later when we left the park, that's when I saw the first
I could try to describe IHOP's new French toasted donuts. I could say French toasting a donut and topping it with crispy hickory smoked bacon or sweet glazed strawberries makes it unbelievably delicious. And I could go on and on about how they even French toasted an apple fritter.
Anti-fascist and
but those eyebrows say it all.
These very non-violent protesters. This dude in a
get French toasted donuts as a combo.
IHOP. Kicking some guy on the ground. So maybe some woman, someone was on the ground.
You're gonna love the way this kitchen
they kind of trampled through the church parking lot.
In a flat.
Even though the clergy
told
them not to use private property, they came
such a mess. We'll try this. Place in sausage, peppers, egg, and
that set the
cheese.
tone for the morning, I think.
No folding, no flipping, and in just 4
that was
minutes,
early.
a delicious light and fluffy omelet. Designed with 2 deep
like breakfast time, they were already
trying
to stomp on people, literally.
So my homemade corn dogs are done fast and easy. Make fabulous fruit pies in minutes. Infused with pure copper and thanks to anti-scratch technology, it resists the toughest punishment. 5 minutes chef is faster than takeout. Look, the meltiest, cheesiest pizza ever.
Strong,
Can't do that in a round pan. And no sticky. Everything comes right out. 5 minute chef is smaller than a toaster and cooks beef or pork moist and juicy while cutting cooking time in half. Even makes stuffed fried chicken with no fuss.